What is up, car addicts? So Rockstar just randomly dropped a trailer today for the new San Andreas Mercenaries update. Now unfortunately I can't show the full trailer for copyright reasons, however I can show screenshots of all the new content that was shown, so let's jump right into it. In this first scene we see a lot going on. Firstly, we see the new Meibatsu SUV based on the Mitsubishi Pajero Evo, which we already saw from the newswire last week. However, on the left here, we see a brand new vehicle, which seems to be based on a hot ring variant of the Gauntlet Hellfire, so this one would quite clearly be based on the Dodge Challenger NASCAR. This one's quite random. I'm pretty sure no one wanted more hot ring variants. I mean, we got the hot ring Everon in the last update. I don't really think it's necessary to add more, but anyways. Continuing to the top left, we see the Kanata helicopter, which we received in last year's summer DLC. For those of you who remember, that helicopter did not offer any weapon upgrades. It flew amazingly, but again, no weapon upgrades. But if you look closely here, you can see it now appears to have weapons. So that's awesome. Possibly updated customization for it or a separate weaponized version that you have to buy. I guess we'll see. And if we move on to the right here, we see the front end of one of the new planes. So we saw the back of this one from the newswire last week. That one's based on the DHC-6 Twin Otter. Continuing in the next scene, we see the Avenger, which you can now store in your hangar if you'd like. So it's no longer exclusive to the facility, which is pretty cool. Continuing, we move inside the Avenger and get a look at some of the new additions they've made, including the new Operations Terminal Rockstar talked about in last week's newswire. That's where you're going to be starting the new missions for this DLC. And on the right here, we see the Thruster Jetpack, which you can now store in your Avenger. I think that's absolutely awesome. Next up, we see one of the server farm missions and what appears to be the new tactical SMG that Rockstar was talking about. Moving along, we see a brand new off-roader. This one seems to be based on a custom trophy truck, so it's going to be interesting to see how well it competes against the Draugr. I can't really tell what it's based on, if I'm being honest. I mean, it just looks like a generic trophy truck, but continuing, we get a look at the brand new jet, which is definitely the highlight of this update, which Rockstar shows in the trailer to have vertical takeoff like the Hydra, which is just amazing. Plus, we also get a look at the cockpit as well. And if you look close, you'll see that this jet does have cannons, missiles, and homing missiles as well. So that's confirmed. I mean, it's basically like Laser Hydra 2.0, just incredible. And finally, we get a look at the front end of the jet here again. Just an absolute beauty. And again, it's based on the F-35 mixed with the F-22. And the Su-75 Checkmate as well. Based on what I see in this trailer, I'm going to say the price of this jet is going to be about 9 million, somewhere around there, 8 to 9 million, maybe even 10, but I'm thinking Rockstar's going to keep it under 10 personally. So again, start saving your money if you haven't already. And of course, the trailer ends with the logo and a release date of June 13th. Now, we also got a newswire with this, but there really isn't any new information here. However, they do state that we will be getting even more information later this week. So again, stay tuned guys. This DLC, again, seems to be more of a smaller update, but we sort of expect this from summer DLCs. But other than the jet, most of the vehicles seem to be a bit underwhelming if I'm being honest. Let's hope we have some really good ones in the drip feed. Anyways guys, hope this was helpful. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.